Wait a second. There's a tool that'll tell you if your business idea is actually any good. It's called the Idea Canvas, and it pressure tests your idea against real market research. If you want to follow along with your own idea, check out the link in the description or stick around to see how it works. Today, I'm gonna try it out with my food truck idea. That's a wrap. So let's get into it. I went through and I kind of set up, I did the initial like sign up and few steps already. So we're just gonna kind of hop into the Idea Canvas with kind of some details that I already put in there about my business. So I'm gonna click get started, and we can see we already have our business name. That's a wrap. And then it made a little slogan for us. And we can even go through and add some more things here if we want to. Right now, our problems we're solving and target market are blank. I could click in here and I could type these myself if I really want to, but we also have our LivePlan Assistant that can help us fill these more quickly. So I'm gonna click autofill, and this is gonna pull information, just kind of use LivePlan Assistant resources to make a kind of best estimated guess of what this business might have as problems we're solving, etc., other things like this. While this one generates and does some research, I'm gonna also click autofill in the target market and just kind of let these work for a second. And as we can see, as it's like generating these kind of like auto-filled problems we're solving, target market, etc. for us, we're also getting some little like research back. So it's saying for our first problem we're solving that there's some evidence for it. There's weak evidence for our second point in our problem we're solving. And then we have some moderate evidence for our third. I do kind of want to address, you might be kind of curious as to like why the LivePlan Assistant might suggest something as a problem we're solving, solution, etc. if there's weak evidence for it. The LivePlan Assistant is using what it knows about your business to generate these potential problems, solutions, sales, or marketing things. And then from, oh, you know, maybe this will help, or maybe this is applicable to your business, it then does the research to see if that would be applicable to your business, if that has, you know, strong, moderate, light evidence behind it. And from there, it is kind of a like learning point, both for the AI assistant as it is learning more about your business and you working in the program, and then kind of go from there. And then the research will pull to kind of back that. So if we click into these, we can even see what the research findings are here. It's using internet resources to see kind of like what might actually be there in a problem for this food truck to solve. And so there's even some references in here. When we go to the bottom, we can see that it's got the sources all linked from where it pulled its research from, which is really handy. And then also we can come in here and we can say like, so in our target market, we've got downtown office workers and busy professionals. This is also a college town, so we can add students on lunch and see what that has for us in the research side of things as well. While that one's going, I'm just gonna keep seeing what we have here. Our solutions. It looks like there's some good evidence to back up our solutions for our food cart idea, and then students on lunch week evidence. That might be due to how I wrote it, because sometimes we can place it, students downtown studying during lunch, and see if that gets us a better result. Ba-bink. Okay, so still not great, which means that we'd probably want to reevaluate this target market point based off of the research that is handing us. But now that we have these first three kind of like main sections of our idea canvas done enough, we can see that we at the top here, or if we scroll toward the bottom, we've got our idea check. So we can run our idea check just after we do these first three sections to see how our idea is coming along so far. So we're gonna click that and see what this hands us back. So right now, it's analyzing the points that we've put in for our problem we're solving, target market, and solution. It's also compiling the research that it did, and it's basically giving us, great, So our current confidence level on our idea check is moderate confidence, which is saying that like we have a moderate foundation for the food cart, and then it has some like concerns for us, so we can go back through and check those against our idea canvas, shift some things, rewrite some stuff, see if we can find firmer evidence for the points in our idea canvas. It even gives us some recommendations that we can add if we want to just click into these and add that and see how that affects our, so we just add those two, and then I'm gonna actually regenerate this to see if that changes what we got since we added the suggestions from our AI assistant. So it seems like that helped a bit, but there's still, yeah, some things to focus on. We have our first 3 sections completed for the most part, and then it's gonna move us into some other kind of sections to flesh out here. So if there are any other food truck competition that's maybe in downtown with us, we'd wanna list that in our competitive landscape. What sets us apart from our competition? Again, just to keep it quick and snappy here, I'm gonna use the autofill just to see what it gives me. Also, the autofill from the LivePlan Assistant can be really useful if you're not sure what to list there, and it will give you some suggestions, and then you can adjust those to suit your specific case and business. And again, it's listing those and doing some evidence researching for us, kind of checking those points. And once those are done, we'll see we get another idea check where we can rerun our idea check kind of after each of these main sections in the idea canvas. Okay, so now that I've got my competitive landscape fleshed out, things are looking pretty good. We're gonna recheck our idea again. And even though some of my evidence points to back up kind of like my competition or my advantages, etc., even if it's showing some evidence, weak evidence, moderate evidence, that's okay. Getting a confidence level from your idea check back that is moderate confidence is really, really solid. The idea behind the idea canvas is to give you a way to better understand the potential risks that come with your business idea. It's not necessarily about getting a perfect score on how strong the evidence is or how high the confidence level of the idea check is. It is to deepen your understanding of your business, of your plan, and your business's potential in the market. Cool. So our idea check came back. We're still at moderate confidence. It looks like we're getting some more in-depth feedback though from the idea check and the LivePlan Assistant since we have more information throughout the idea canvas. So it's saying like we could put some more thought into like the menu and having more kind of like options. You know, it's a food truck, so we're gonna wanna be aware of the location that the food truck has. Yeah, and then it's giving us some more recommendations, and all of these things also too, these like recommendations or ideas that the idea check gives you to add to the idea canvas. These are all things that you can investigate as part of your business strategy if they would help with the functioning of the business, etc. This is really a resource to check your idea, see if it's viable, and also see what might be useful for you to look into for that business as well. So there it is. In a few minutes, a rough food truck idea got real market data, honest risk scores, and specific pivots to make it stronger. Not a hype score, not a blank template, but actual feedback that you can act on. If you've got an idea, even a half-formed one, this is the lowest risk way to find out if it holds up. Worst case, you learn it needs work before it costs you anything. Go try it. The link's in the description. Run your idea through it and comment below any questions you had about the process or aha moments. Like and subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you next time. Happy planning!